want to sit here and talk about things that can probably help your business. Over the last 10 years, I've built a retail clothing line. We are international. We have built clients from all over the globe. We go through these ups and downs of any business. We have a peak season, and then I call it a double peak is when tax season comes because we have the holiday season and then it goes down a little slope. But then during tax season, we see such a rise in orders because people's incomes is a lot more with their refund checks and different things. One thing that we utilize, three main things for consistent growth. We use Facebook marketing, which is huge. That's probably 1 to 2/3 of our general revenue. Then we use our CRM management. There's a company we use called Omnisend. That is, we do all of our automations, we do email pop-up, we do SMS. So Omnisend is pretty much huge for us. The next one is organic. We've been able to grow a social media audience of around 750,000 followers over the last 8 to 10 years. We're dealing with issues that everyone deals with where engagement goes up, engagement goes down. That's part of the process, and we're having to do different things to get creative. We have TikTok, but our social medias that are very big is our Instagram and our YouTube pages. And our Facebook. Our Facebook is by far our biggest. Our audience it's been interesting that we've noticed that our audience has gotten older, but we're still marketing towards a younger demographic. So when we're going into the Facebook algorithm, we're constantly having to, update that because now we're dealing with two different audiences and we're trying to offer the same product. Recently, we went through a complete rebranding, which has been a full overhaul of the brand. We've updated our logo, we've updated the whole product, we even updated our entire approach. We went more towards a purpose-driven brand with our mission being strong. We're a self-love, motivate yourself type of brand. During fall, during summer, we'll see a dip. We'll see a dip in our sales, pretty big dip. I think most companies, you'll see these dips. If you start looking at different things such as annual sales or semi-annual sales, that's because people in these bigger companies are dealing with these, slower seasons. So you have to get creative. What we have done is we started just to embrace the slow season and just allow that to just be part of the business cycle. We've spent more to try to deal with the slower season, but ultimately our ROI, our return on investment, has seen a huge dip. So we just decided to just ride the wave of, when it's the slow season. We've introduced new products, we've tried different things. Everything is going to fluctuate during the season, and everybody even has slow season. Even fast food places, you think about it that we are going to have these slow seasons. You go into a car dealership, you go into a furniture store, they're just waiting around for that sale to come in, but they also understand the seasons. If it's tax season, all the ads, everybody's going to be up in your face. But we've just embraced these different seasons. So going into Facebook, we spent a lot of money on growing our brand, and then we'll see a drop off. So Facebook is quite interesting with how interesting this algorithm goes and how it just builds upon user preference. We've been under this Facebook conversion. So conversions is when somebody makes a type of movement on your site. There's initiate checkout, there's add to cart, there's view content. So people are going through the sales funnel throughout your site. And we've always optimized for purchase, but recently we optimized for initiate checkout and add to cart. We've seen a drastic increase in just our initiate checkouts. But it was interesting because although Facebook has this thing when you're really into the Facebook, you start understanding that, to move to the next conversion threshold, from, view content, add to cart, initiate checkout, and then purchase. We've seen so many add to carts and initiate checkouts, but our purchase was still very low. And it was just mind boggling. And then we went in and duplicated the campaign, and then we switched to just purchase. We moved everything to purchase, and we just seen our sales start going up, up, up. So, and I'm watching these different videos, and these videos are saying, don't go in and do anything but purchase conversion is where it's at. I've been doing Facebook for over 8 years. I've probably spent $3+ million on Facebook ads. I am a firm believer, even I've had the Facebook reps. If it's an account, unless it's very new account, I optimize everything for purchase. I will no longer do anything but purchase. The pixels, if you have a pixel, your pixel should be seasoned enough now that you do not need to just go anything but a purchase conversion. And then make sure you have your rest of your sales funnels up. Like we'll have, if somebody comes to the site and they'll abandon our site, we make sure that our CRM management, we use Omnisend. There's a lot of other ones out there that we can retarget these visitors. And, it's never bad when you get an abandoned cart. Everybody's like, oh, I got so many abandoned carts. That's good. That means these customers have a high interest of trying to purchase your product. So you got to make sure that these other pieces of your sales funnel are intact. Your abandoned cart, that abandoned email, you're going to send an SMS out. All of those are very critical to growing your business. But it takes patience and it requires you to be disciplined. You'll be on a site and you'll see someone, they're going through the process, add to cart, initiate checkout, and you're like, oh, they're about to buy. Then they initiate checkout, just 5 minutes later, you're like, And then you get that abandoned cart email, and it's like, oh God. But you have to understand that people are so much distracted with so much they're doing in their life. And it's easy for someone to just go through the process. They may not have their credit card, they may not have their wallet, or they can just be window shopping. And it can be frustrating. But the industry, the abandoned cart, just that amount, it's mind-boggling the amount of money that is lost in abandoned carts. Is your website being optimized? Do you have, the right call to action? There's so many things, is your speed too slow? There's so many things that we went in and we've had to go in and optimize. And it's a constant thing of trying to understand the buying decision of your customer. Facebook does a very good job at that. Whether you're using Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, understanding the sales funnel and making sure that you can constantly re-engage. Within our CRM management, we have so many different automations. If it's your birthday, you'll get an automation. If you abandon a cart, maybe you bought this product and you need this other product, we'll retarget you with so many different things. We recently hired someone that was like, don't send emails out to some of your customers on weekends. I said, our customers buy on weekends. Send some out and instantly orders and sales come in. So you have to understand when to be able to send emails out, when your customers are engaged. Don't always go on to what you see online and say, hey, the best time to send emails out is at 9 o'clock. If you send an email out and then I send an email and everybody's sending emails out, how do you think your email is getting through if everybody is going through and saying the best time to send emails out is 9 o'clock? Understand your customer, understand how they are. And the only way you can understand your customer is you can engage with them and you have to test. You have to test. But I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope you can see drastic sales and drastic increase in your business. It's not going to be easy, but keep moving forward. You got this.